Hey sis,
Hey.
I'm so glad to see you. Thanks for joining me for lunch.
Yes.
Let's go on downstairs to the cafe.
Okay, awesome.
I want to hear all about everything that's been going on for you.
Good. Hey, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I've got this tip with Jeff's mom.
Okay.
Basically, I've been asked to do Thanksgiving dinner
Okay.
with the family. I agreed, but then when I asked her what time she would be leaving that evening, she flipped out and said, "Why do you need to know that?" She snipped at me, I snipped back. I don't understand what her problem is.
Okay, well I can see a couple things here. Did you really want to do Thanksgiving this year?
Well, they tossed and turned on who should do it, and I haven't done it in years, but I felt like I should.
Okay, so that tells me something. So I want you to pretend that you're going back to the decision point. And instead of jumping in from I should, I want you to ask yourself, what am I really feeling about this and what do I really want? Now, just do that now for a second and see what comes to mind.
Wow. Now that I think about it, I want to have Thanksgiving dinner at the house. I just want to have everything wrapped up by 7 so we can continue our family tradition of doing the Thanksgiving games at night.
Yes, I want you at our house at 7.
Absolutely.
So it makes sense now, doesn't it? Like part of you jumped in from I should instead of really checking in. And whenever you do that, there's going to be a part of you resentful about it, and there's going to be a part of you that's going to get a little mean about it. So think about it. How would you feel if somebody said to you, hey, you're invited for dinner, but tell me when you're going to be leaving? How would that make you feel?
True. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, well, that's what most of us, we don't realize we're doing. It's a blind spot for us. So it's really important for you to remember to ask yourself, what is it I'm feeling? Because you really want to do it. What kind of conversation would you have had if you had that awareness now? What would you have said to your relatives?
Absolutely. There would have been no hesitation at all.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you care enough about my advice to ask it.
Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your advice.
I love you.
I love you.
Here we go.